Hello, my name is Olga Silverberg. I'm a CBT and an NLP practitioner. And today I would like to share with you an NLP technique to help you out when you start feeling anxious and you find yourself catastrophizing about a situation that may or may not happen. So let's say that you start catching yourself with what if this happens? What if that happens? What if that happens? And suddenly your mind starts racing with all these thoughts popping in and out, and you don't really know what to do with them, but you can feel your anxiety, you can feel your body reacting to that anxiety, your breathing, your heart rate, you might have clammy hands, your jaw might be tightened, and you feel that your hands might be sweaty or clench your fist. So it's that sense of danger and your body reacting to that adrenaline that your brain is pumping through the body. So when that happens, oftentimes we have an image of the catastrophizing, the worst case scenario, the catastrophizing event, what we think is going to happen. And it builds up in our minds ever so quickly. So from the trigger to seeing the worst case scenario, we might be talking about 5, 10, 15 seconds, and we are already there. We're already in the worst case scenario. When that happens, it's very, very difficult for us to detach from that image. And the more we focus on that image, the more power and the better grasp that image has onto us and our nervous system. So what we want to do is work with that image so we can start calming down our nervous system. So here is how it goes. When you start catastrophizing, when you catch yourself going to the worst case scenario ever, stop. Stop what you're doing. If you're walking in the middle of the street, you can stop, move yourself to a side, stop, notice your breath. You don't have to do anything whatsoever with it. I'm not asking you to take a deep breath in. I'm not asking you to count. Just notice your breath and notice in your body where it feels stronger. Some people notice their breath in here, and if you're feeling anxious, you're going to notice it here. It's going to be here. Some people might notice it in their belly. As shallow as it is, they might notice it is still in the belly. Some people just notice it going in through the nostrils, and that is what they notice. So notice it. That's all you have to do. And that image that you've got in front of you, I want you to think, I don't want you to think of the image right now because I don't want you panicking, but I want you to notice whether the image is a framed image or whether it's a moving image. Sometimes they're moving images, so it's like a movie. I want you to notice whether it's color or whether it's black and white. I want you to notice how big it is in front of you, because it's oftentimes in front of us. Is it huge in front of me, like this big in front of me? Or is it up here in front of me? Is there any sound to it? So what I like you to do is imagine that you've got a remote control in your hands, and we're going to work with that image. We're gonna work with that image in a way that we're gonna take away the intensity that it has on us. So the first thing I want you to do is, if the image is a moving image, I want you to freeze it. I want you to get your remote control and press the pause button and freeze that image, freeze it. Then what I want you to do, if the image is in color, full color, I want you to turn it black and white. Turn it black and white. Take the color away, black and white. If the image has any sound, I want you to press on the volume button on your remote control and take down the sound. Take it down all the way to 0. And if the image is this big in front of you, I want you to shrink, 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 shrink. You can do it with your eyes open. You can soften your gaze. You can close your eyes. Depends on where you are, depends on the situation that you're caught up in. But just shrink that image. Shrink it until it's so small in front of you. And what I want you to do, now that it's very small in front of you, I want you to push it. Push it all the way to the end of the room, all the way to the end of the road if you are outside, as far away as possible. Just push it as far away as possible. And then sense your breath once more and tell me how you feel. And every time that image pops into your mind, you do that. You freeze it as if it is a moving image. You make it black and white. You turn the volume down. You make it small, small, small. You push it to the end of the room, to as far away, end of the road, wherever you are, as far away from you as possible. You notice your breath. If you can take a deep breath in, you do, and you continue with your day to day. The more you do it, the more you desensitize from that image, and the more you take away the power that that image has on you. I hope it helps. Thank you very much for listening. See you soon. Bye.